What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. As always, I'd like to take a second and thank each and every single one of you guys that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. Everybody, today we're taking a look at the new redefined Gyeon iron remover. Shout out to Gyeon with their awesome bottles and labeling. It's always on point with Gyeon. I got this in, Chris up at Carzilla sent me a care package a while back, and it had just had a whole bunch of random stuff in it. And this was one of the products, and I'm super excited to test this out. Yeah, it's just an iron remover, but this is the redefined, effective, and safe iron remover. So they claim to have fixed the odor issue that we all hate with iron removers, that rotten egg smell. Get on your hands. You smell it for the rest of the day. You know what I'm talking about, but it says no odor, instant action, safe on all surfaces. So we'll test that. Efficient and powerful all-surface iron contamination remover. Safe to use on paint, wheels, glass, and trim. Removes bonded iron particles easily. More power, less smell. So that's pretty much it. I got my Suburban out here. It's white, so we're going to definitely see if this stuff works. I got my clay towel up here. We're going to be doing a wash, a decon. I'm getting this thing ready for winter. Put some protection on it because it's neglected. I want to get some decent protection on it. So we got to wash, decon, run the clay towel over it before we put some protection on it. So it'd be a perfect time to test out the new Gyeon redefined iron remover. I'm excited to see if they've conquered that formula and got rid of the smell. So let's get outside on the Suburban and test it out. And I'll give you guys my feedback. Alrighty, folks. So what I've been using the Gyeon redefined iron on is my Suburban here. What's crazy is this dark cloud out of nowhere, and it's sprinkling right now. It is sprinkling right now. I started laughing, but yeah, Willie, my Suburban, is absolutely filthy, except for back here where I tested out the Hydra V3. And back here where I tested out pans rinseless, and on the side here, so you can clearly see the difference. It is absolutely filthy. I mean, it's caked on. So what I'm gonna do is, it says to use it on clean paint, and normally I would spray the iron remover on, let it dwell, and then foam over it if I was doing like a decon wash. But for this case, with how bad this paint is, I'm gonna have to pre-soak, wash it, and then come back and test the iron remover out on it after it's been washed and cleaned, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of, come back. Gosh, this thing is terrible. Like sandpaper. Come back and see what we got. Alrighty, folks. So we've got the new Gyeon iron redefined. I've got the truck washed because that layer of dirt. Look at the difference of color this thing is. So I've got the Gyeon iron. And what I'm gonna do is I'll spray it on the hood. We'll see what it can do. I won't show you guys me claying it and doing all that stuff. I just want to see what it could do and how it smells, because that's a big thing to people, is how it smells. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and spray it on. I'll do half the hood. Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me? Wow. You got, no way. No way. No freaking way. That smells good. I am not lying to you guys. Triple stamp Smurf of approval on the scent. Now if it works, oh yeah, it's already going to work. That smells freaking, that smells amazing. No way. You guys see those videos of that guy? No way. Or that other guy, you're telling me for 40 years I could have just used this iron remover and not had to deal with the smell? No way. That is crazy. I promise you guys, I promise you this smells amazing. Wow. For an iron remover, I cannot believe they were able to do that. And it's 100% working. Let's try the back here because I know there's a whole bunch of iron back here. Give that a second. Yep, it's already going to work. Is it the fastest acting iron remover? No, definitely not. But I am blown away at the smell. I, Gyeon, props. This stuff smells amazing. Let's see if I can dummy that down a little bit for you guys. Hard to see. I thought it'd be easier to see on white, but it's definitely working. It's bleeding. Yeah, it's working great. Let's go look at the hood. Oh, yeah. Purple everywhere. Sorry, guys, my air compressor kicked on. I didn't want to blow your guys' ears out. So I am blown away at how good this stuff smells, guys. I'm not even lying to you, and it's working fantastic. Now the question is, how does it feel under the clay towel? Let's go get the clay towel. This is my, oh, got dark in here. Sorry, guys. This is my little nano skin clay towel that I use with iron removers. All right, so this is my little nano skin towel. It's nice and slick. Nice and slick. It's actually kind of sudsing up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wrung it out. It's not from the bucket. I wrung this out, and it was pretty clean when I put it on the paint. So it's actually kind of yeah, it's sudsing up a little bit. You guys see that? It's the smell. I can't get over the smell. All right. Well, Smurfs in Geek Out mode. I'm going to finish deconning this thing, and then yeah, we'll jump into some final thoughts on the Gyeon Iron. Alrighty, folks, we are in a quick final thoughts segment on the new redefined. Well, I don't know how new it is now, but the redefined Gyeon Iron. Now, this is the 500 milliliter bottle, which runs you about 20 bucks. The 1,000 milliliter will run you about 34 bucks. And the 4,000 milliliters is going to run you about 100 bucks. So 100 bucks for a gallon, maybe a little bit more. Little pricey, but boy, does this stuff work, and it works great. Let's talk a little bit about it. I know there's not much to iron removers, but this did everything that I wanted an iron remover to do, and it's a pleasure to work with the scent. Now, I don't know how they did it, but they did a great job masking up that smell of that straight rotten egg smell. I know I used the old school Gyeon iron and it stunk pretty bad. This is so much better than the last Gyeon iron that I used. Um, I don't know how it smells so good. Like I really don't know how. It baffled me when it first hit my nostrils when I sprayed it on the hood of my truck. I said, "Man, this stuff smells good. What in the world?" Um, don't worry, I got the Smurf scale over here. We're gonna scale this thing. But absolute breeze of a time to work with this stuff. And it's actually really slick too. Under the clay towel, kind of suds up a little bit. It feels really nice and slick under the clay towel, which is nice. So yeah, I absolutely enjoyed working with this. I know it's a little pricey for, well, 34 bucks for 1,000 milliliters. That's not terrible, especially if you utilize it in conjunction with your clay towel. You don't have to use as much. Before, I used to waste 3/4 of a bottle and just spray the whole car down with it. But now, a few sprays and then come in with my clay towel, and I can kind of spread that around. And when I'm done claying, it'll still stay on the paint and kind of drip down and still be active on the paint. So it works really good. It's smooth under the clay towel, which is really nice. It checks all my categories. Huge shout out to Chris up at Carzilla in Calgary, Canada. What a guy. He's up at Carzilla Auto Care. I will put a link where you can check out Chris's massive inventory of tons of products. He's who sent me the big care package that this came in. So, Chris, my friend, I appreciate you so much. I hope everything's well with you and the family on that side. But yeah, this stuff is fantastic. All right, everybody. So, the Smurf scale. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, so we've got effective. Is it effective? It is absolutely effective. I gave it a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. Scent, 4.8 out of 5. The only reason I didn't give it 5 is because there's a tiny little bit of, if you smell it, you can tiny little bit of that rotten egg. Tiny. I'm talking so minuscule, but you can still smell it in the sniffer. Price, I gave it a solid 4.8 because for 20 bucks for 500 milliliters, this little bottle, how I used it, I can do probably 3 of my trucks with that one bottle. And my truck's big. The 34 bucks for the 1,000 milliliter bottles, I think is a good price. A little bit pricey. The gallon, 100 bucks. I don't think I'd ever buy a gallon of that. I see it more of as like an enthusiast weekend warrior, but the price I feel is okay for me. If you're running a business, spending $100 a gallon on I've never bought a gallon of iron remover, so slickness under the towel 4.7. That's what I gave it because it's really nice and slick under the clay towel. So yeah, solid score. Does it get the Smurf stamp of approval? You bet your butt it does, man. Smurf stamp of approval right there for the new redefined Gyeon iron. I'm telling you, if you've used the old Gyeon iron, oh, there goes my cat. If you've used the old Gyeon iron, this is 20 times, 30 times better than that stuff, man. The scent, it's just crazy how they can mask that. And it still worked very well. I mean, it bled, and where it was dripping down, it bled. I had purple all down my driveway. It's pretty legit. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the Gyeon. And I still have more than, I got about right here on the bottle left. At first, I was going a little crazy with it, spraying it all over just because I wanted to show you guys how it would work all over the hood and stuff like that. But I could absolutely do my truck probably 2 more times with that bottle, just utilizing it with the clay towel. That's pretty much it. Gyeon iron, I approve. Smurf stamp of approval. I would recommend you guys go checking it out. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to check it out if you want to go check out the new redefined Gyeon iron. Yeah, that's it for this video. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and taking the time to watch. You guys rock. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Smash that thumbs up for me. click that little notification icon bell. That way when I upload more videos, you guys will get notified. Thank you all again. I hope you guys all out there have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.